Zdravím všechny, co se mnou kanál, tady zase a vítejte u dalšího pokračování Genshinské story, konečně po dlouhé době. Taky jsem hlavně chtěl, aby se ty videa catch-uply víc k té přítomnosti, takže jsem si nechtěl přidělávat existující problém, že bych vydával nebo natáčel bambiliony dalších Genshin videí do zásobníku. A jenom bych se zase oddaloval od přítomnosti akcelerovaným natáčením. Datově teď vyšel Sumeru festival, který byl před půl nebo 3/4 rokem, to je pravda, ale zase od té doby se tomu moc nestalo právě. Snad když tohleto video budu vydávat, tak už budu relativně caught up a budu dělat věci víc přítomně. A to by bylo pro tohleto v první sekci všechno a my se přehodíme do story režimu. Tak máme chapter 4, neboli Fontaine chapter 4. akt, což je druhá půlka Fortress of Meropide, což je vězeňský double story. Tak, dělám nějaký lehký investigation, já si to ještě tracknu. Je nahoře, super. Ha! Je to teleport, kam potřebuji. Me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, vacation TCG?
What?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No, busy with other things.
All
Thanks, Celestia.
No pressure.
Jestli mě natáhnou do té hry, tak já přísám, že někoho zabiju.
In a place like this. Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment instead of playing cards?
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right then, did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Oh, do we have stories to tell you? O těch secret rules a jak to vymysleli ty childovi noxledi, aby kontrolovali všech určitý věci pomocí strachu a obav.
Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
I didn't know that, I guess, ale není to normální.
There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. It's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day. If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Sure.
Do you have anything else to tell?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the Fortress of Meropide before?
Huh?
Ooh,
Wait, are you
that's
serious?
juicy.
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell me?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time.
Žádný karty s tebou hrát nebudu, čuráku. Těm kartám se ani nepřiblížím. Tak další clue je tady na stejném patře, tady kousek vedle.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Lumine má nový look, by the way, to jsem ale všimnout. Credit a link bude samozřejmě v popisku, jako vždycky jindy.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
Proč je o x decibelů víc nahlas než kdokoliv jiný?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
I think you're right.
That's true.
Unhappiness is common. Protože jsem byl receptionist. Tak, poslední bit of investigation. Let's see.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you...
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter?
What the fuck?
Just looking to join in on our fun.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Thanks, you guys. You're really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Oh, it was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us
Lidi
the
vedle nás
Bombshell
odešli.
Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
So,
Okay.
you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Oh, my archive was left it out. Please tell me this. Now who's over embellishing? Sure, fill us in.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Wait, the most incredible welfare meal recently, you know?
Right! That meal we had yesterday was super delicious.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But since you like my cooking, I
Culinary
guess that means
school?
we share similar tastes.
To možná...
Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Co v kulinářské škole, možná tam na přednášku přišla Escoffier. Hvězda nejnějšího updateu. Did Lavron just wink at me? See me saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Wriothesley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
A nebo zalézá za fucking Sigewinne. Nebo zalézá za Sigewinne.
But did you
To je taky
know
možnost.
that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Interesting. To je hodně juicy informací. To je hodně malých věcí, které prostě můžou vzkvízt v něco a je to hromada věcí, kterou můžeme investigatovat. Hey, according to Stowe, a person named Juro frequents the infirmary.
Speaking of which,
Taking notes?
the last time I saw him, he was passing by the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
But Juro had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, who also frequents the infirmary more than usual. Worthy to remember.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny.
Yep.
According
Meeting
to the
Linny.
party left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
There he is. I got him.
Huh?
Hey.
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
He summarizes my findings. O komunitě a o childovi
Guess that
možná.
myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do. We're counting on that.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you
don't
guys
push it.
managing to collect all this information right under Wriothesley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I'll give it my shot. You only say that because I'm an amateur. Sure.
My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger sister.
But that's
Aw.
not a bad thing, right?
What if I'm older? Could I be the older sister?
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our
Just-
prep.
That's it.
Let's
Okay.
go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget,
Kind of
we meet here
unaddressed,
again in
ale-
9 days. Stay safe.
Not important. Těžko říct, kdo je starší, jestli Liny nebo Lumina. Jako Lumina je o 500 let starší, ale byla technicky za to zamražená v čase, takže...
Stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Možná technicky vzato je starší, ale jako vzhledově a z našeho normálního pohledu je možná mladší nebo zhruba stejného věku, kdo ví. Jako, možná vás to šokuje, ale já přesně nevím, kolik jí je, nebo kolik jí má být, nebo většině lidí. Takže to jsou všechno hodně střely od boku.
There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try eavesdropping on them. Before we do anything. We try our best to hide in the corner. Several people can engage conversation, but the only match can catch bits.
It's not impossible.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
You nod, take a long deep breath before I land a vapor and foul smelling potion you found at the bottom. If you look at the potion's result, fail attempt to like alchemy by the journey. In any case, the journey makes you really bad. Jo, takže my se nějak otrávíme, aby jsme měli legální důvod tam být. What? To jsem možná nějak minul. Taky jsem to nestihl přečíst, takže já si to přečtu teďko rychlo. Tak, mám to tady před sebou a rozhodl jsem si, že vám to i přečtu. Protože už možná to můžete pauzovat, ale já jsem to ještě neviděl. After doing some prep work with Paimon, you begin slowly approaching the infirmary under the guise of meandering around aimlessly. Yeah, we will take a peek. You and Paimon hid in a corner and try your best to eavesdrop on the people inside. Several people begin a conversation, but you only manage to catch bits and pieces of what they're saying. Jo, tohle. Jo. Let's go talk to them in person. A místo toho prostě ještě you nod and take a long deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from foul-smelling potion you found from the bottom of your inventory. OK, že prostě inhalujeme nějaký schnilej potion z inventáře. If you recall, that potion is the result of a failed attempt at alchemy you once performed by Paimon at some point during a journey. In any case, it smells like it makes you want to hurl. Jo. Takže jsme se prostě nadýchali hodně starého poťáku a teď se nám chce zvracet. Cool. Having been a good with the push back to Paimon, a to bylo tak rychlý, ty vole, what the fuck. Tak, momentos. Having given it a good whiff, you hand the potion back to Paimon to stow it away. Soon after, you stagger into the room, your face pale and hand pressed against the wall. Okay, to bylo... Tak to bude i velmi přesvědčivý. Tak, zpátky do přítomnosti. Sigewinne.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapse. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers. Let me take a look. Please lie down over
Don't oversell it. The stomach really hurts.
Don't
Jako
worry, I'll get
nadýchala
you
se
safely.
jedu v
Hold on
podstatě.
to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Nadýchala se legitimně jedu, aby prostě selnula ten legitimní reason, to je jako... Sure.
You can do it, traveler. Don't
Thank you,
apologize.
I'm sorry.
You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
She's so cute. You guys take care of your room, we gotta do her checkup. I hope that's I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious. Nadýchal jsem se hodně špatných výparů a udělal jsem mi z toho špatně. To je jako legitimní prostě
The
věc.
checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the... Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now.
Using hands to palpitate different areas of my abdomen. It seems like it's elemental energy too. Her expression's going more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
A little bit.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here.
Was my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
I can feel it, but no, not really.
Oh. I understand. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is.
Yeah, it is. Můžeme přestat přehrávat.
Complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our
Just
head
go.
chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Lorraine,
Sure.
I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
Whoa.
She hopped away, just like that.
This infiltration is going way better than imagined. There are only 2 people left in the room now. Sigewinne just called that woman Lurvine, so she has to be one of those visitors I heard of before. Would that mean the man next door is Jiro then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. Can't keep staring at her like that. It'll draw unwanted attention. The guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking staring daggers at me
Her
now.
stomach aches really bad. She was
Nepřehrávej.
all the way here, so
If Miss Sigewinne says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
but
She's the only
it
medic we
also
got
looks
down here.
like she's the only medic
Jo,
we got
přesně.
down here.
Wow, já to řekl jen tak, že mě to napadlo a prostě ona to Paimon taky poukáže na to. She's the best one we got. I think she's the only one we've got, takže jako buď ona nebo nikdo.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sigewinne take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sigewinne prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses.
To dává smysl. To na druhou stranu dává smysl, když má nějakou chronickou nemoc prostě, která prostě trvá. Tak jako to dává smysl, že tu jsou každou chvíli nebo občasně prostě pravidelně.
You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sigewinne's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurrier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran to each other because they came to pick their meds at the same time. Takže je to celý úplná náhoda. Nejsou nějaký milenci, který se tu scházejí. Ale jsme v místnosti, inspektovat místnost byla jedna z věcí. Outside the two of them, there's nothing suspicious in the room here. All the files set on table appear to be patient records, and while there is a box, I can't check it out right now. There aren't also that many furnishings on the wall. Eh? There seems to be a movable hatch over there.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange but there's a movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurrier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Oh,
Just
minus
slowly
jedna.
walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurrier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sigewinne should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thanks for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest
She's
like
already
you
back.
promised?
Yes.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sigewinne.
We didn't move an inch.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take one pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Hey, take the stomach ale that Sigewinne gives you.
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Did they talk about that before we walked in? Why don't I remember?
I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thanks.
See ya!
See ya.
I'm
Wouldn't
going
wanna
to
be
fill
ya.
out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can... So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. All right then. Is there anything we should
Can we
know
fast
besides
forward a
taking
little
the
bit?
meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods. And don't stay up too late at night. Got it. Paimon will hold the travel...
For sure. She's still looking at me. I should just try taking a nap, like you said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already?
You move yourself to a regular patient's bed, relax completely. The awareness from work until it overwhelms you at once. You can, however, still catch some hints of Paimon's conversation.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
Companion. That brings more a wave of comfort. You'll just relax fully and fall asleep. O několik hodin později.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel better. Thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget, bland foods. Thank you, Miss Sigewinne!
Well, kde je ta... There it is. A není nějak covernutá krabicí, nebo... Je to prostě nějaký panel divnej. Ale těžko říct, jestli ten panel prostě je odendavací, nebo... Jestli to tak prostě vypadá, nebo... Jestli je otvírací, nebo šroubovací, nebo... Jako what's going on. Random stříbrný meč prostě v krabici. Sure. Where do we have to go? Dormitories. Dormitory block. No. There it is. Nevím, jestli jsme na tom patře, ale... Tohle je definitivně dormitory block teleport, takže... Půjdu na jistotu. Na jistotu s jistotou. Tak. There we go.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, you hate my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now!
Yay, ten 5-starový dish Adeptus Temptation dostane mention. Yes. Jediný 5-starový jídlo. Možná až doteďkan, protože myslím, jsem slyšel rumors, že Escoffier dokáže dělat 5-starový dortíky. Takže možná už not anymore.
Paimon talked with Sigewinne the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Are we really off track though? There are still a few weird things about that place. The movable hatch on the ground as one, as well as the question Sigewinne asked Lurvine. Also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? And was Lurvine Juro's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out on this.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Over the next few days, your Paimon localization is normal. She will find presence to keywords that are suspicious to your suspicions of your suspicions on a piece of paper. Zase, jo, máte docela bylo to. Dali tomu víc čas. Well, you might pass the paper slip to a busy Lynette as she happened to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable. She doesn't even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. Hi. Samozřejmě promující KFC. As you would. Finally, the 9th day arrives. Výborně.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Linny.
Jako mohli bychom využít toho času krátce před obědovou pauzou, kdy tam Sigewinne nějakých 30 minut zhruba nebo hodinu není vždycky. A zajít do tým infirmary tehdy a prostě prozkoumat tu poklopu. Jo.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always
Yes.
spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Jo, to jsem přesně před chvílí říkal. Že prostě na půl hodiny odchází. Vždycky, pravidelně, předvídatelně. Takže prostě jestli chceme něco soukromně prohledat v infirmary, tak je to přesně ten čas.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over. Run!
Well, let's go. Head to infirmary in secret.
Lynette
Nás to
should
teleportovalo
be
k
here
tomu.
right now. Huh.
And yet she is not.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Book on the table?
There are some books here and a few files. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Yeah, normal over there. What about the bed?
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was
I need to be
She
sick,
would have
yes.
said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But the bed is still unmade.
Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
That's not a good sign. Yeah, poklop.
this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Je to za krabicí. Because the movie started
The
happening.
space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Look on Lenny's face. He's definitely panicking. Don't panic? He probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anything else. Yeah, that guy's panicking. He's lost.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all?
Anything on the back or anything?
Show me! Now!
Co byla takenutá? Příliš suspicious.
Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why did we choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he go only after Lynette? And now, out of all times. Why didn't he go after you as well?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Oh, I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Calm down, Lenny.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please, talk some sense into...
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back!
Yeah, he's lost.
After him!
Yeah, she's there already.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop. Someone, please help!
Yeah.
Whoa, are you okay?
It was a setup. Yes, we get it.
Delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Lenny, wait! It's no use.
Don't commit suicide. Jestli ti něco definitivně přihorší nebo totálně zabije, tak je to...
Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Jestli ho něco definitivně totálně oddělá, jako ať už literárně nebo kromě života, všechno, co vlastní a co má rád, tak je to řvaní na Wriothesleyho teďkon. Out of all times.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my sibling?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where is everyone?
I'm eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Který může být poiznutý nebo lejsnutý čímkoliv.
Although, as per your original plan,
Who the fuck knows?
Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Ve vodě někde prostě uprostřed oceánu nebo I don't know.
Wait.
To právě nevíme.
Can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Ale musela být taky otevřená, že jo?
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he'd definitely try to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fort.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight.
I hate him.
I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you.
My ti literálně můžeme nařezat zadek ručo stručo. Nejseš silnější než Raiden Shogun. Jako nemysli si.
You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, If she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Ta by je klidně nechala zemřít. Mi neříkejte, že Fruitový Harbinger je tak heartful. To jako... Neříkejte, že je Arlecchino tak soft-hearted, že by je prostě nechtěla nechat zemřít.
I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea
Je
collection.
to vězení,
I was looking forward
který je
to sharing it with
bezpravidelný a
Both Monsieur
těžké na vstup.
and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6.
Wait,
2. Time's up.
Wriothesley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
How about you, instead of kicking their ass out, how about you save them for a change?
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Hey, he's asking about the hidden rules? If I recall correctly, if you keep working with the rest during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you'll find a portion of strange meat in your worthwhile meal. It's a good thing we already run the thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. Regarding hidden rule, what happens about the person rule? If you break the hidden rule, your welfare meal might contain strange meat.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fontaine promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiot...
Wait. Who will see it if you keep working continuously?
We often see Miss Sigewinne observing near the production zone.
Každý den na půl hodiny.
She can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that,
No.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But The product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it.
To je jediný jídelní věc, která to je, takže předpokládám. Why does the stranger appear the way it does?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes
Proč se tam objeví
that
tímhletím
idiots who don't
způsobem?
understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta.
Takže jenom idioti, kteří pracují 3 dny v kuse. Lidi, co pracují neustále 3 dny v kuse, jsou dostateční idioti, aby odseděli fontu. Okay, maybe not. How does a strange meat appear? Co tu máme? Melusine research. Jo, sponzorovaný tournament. Fonta promoter struggling to promote shit. Sigewinne checking everyone out for 30 minutes. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile,
Je to literálně dává největší smysl, jako under what circumstances does it appear, jako oni chtějí jako return on investment, ale tady vyloženě prostě.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it.
Jako podle toho, jak se to vezme, jak se bere v jako v Fortress of Meropide, nebo jak se bere v tom jídle? To jako jsou 2 věci, které bych odpověděl 2 odlišnýma itemama podle toho, jak se zeptám na tu otázku. To je prostě totální píčovina. Podle toho, jak se zeptám na tu otázku, kterou se zeptám tu samou, akorát v jiném tvaru, slovovým, tak prostě na to je správná odpověď mý hlavě prostě tyhle ty 2 odlišné věci. Jako v tom Fortressu jako takovým je to, protože sponzorujou turnamenty a chtějí nějak prostě získat další extra money. A v jídle je to proto, protože prostě v Wriothesley to neoceňují a jenom idioti to budou a blablabla, takže podle toho, jak se na to díváte, tak prostě dokážete ospravedlnit oboje 2 možnosti. Třeba. Co je to druhý? Why does the strange meat appear the way it does? Proč se objevuje ten strange meat v jídle po 3. dni?
The research note said that the melusine, according to Collins, the Pancration Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before.
Jasně, tam observuje.
I've been told that the infirmary is
Já tam prostě začnu něco klikat, I guess. Třeba why does the strange appear the way it does? Třeba tohle je správně, jo? Já si to můžu projít. Who will sit here if you can continuously Sigewinne, protože leaveuje na 30 minut. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear? Že strange meat je tam dodáší Sigewinne před obědem, protože jako součást těch 30 minut. Why does it appear the way it does? Třeba.
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that,
Nevím proč, vůbec to nedává smysl, vůbec to tím nesouvisí. Ale třeba jedna věta v celé té knížce s tím souvisí.
production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sigewinne, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sigewinne visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sigewinne has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sigewinne's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right.
Takže to je stamina boosting meal. To není jako otrávený. To je jenom možná medicky napumpovaný, aby prostě ty unavený lidi postavilo na nohy. A oni pak se toho leknou vždycky a prostě cíleně to nejí. Wow, to je taková smůla. To zamrzí, no.
Including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Jo, tohleto, nějaký rozmučačo zmaskovaný warrior se na nás naštve a zmlátí vás v noci. You've done a lot of research on this, let's sift through everything there. If you violate the rules, there's a bag containing a strange blood-colored liquid. Who said the pack? But to není nějak zase související s nějakou únavou nebo něčím, to je prostě jenom fucked up version of gambling, I guess. Takže proč nějaký liquid? Who sent the package containing the blood? I don't know, Sigewinne probably has fingers and everything.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
I don't know. Teď tam něco strčím a stejně mi to vysiftuje. Aspoň si prohlédnu otázky. Why does the strange blood color look the way it does? I don't know, ty věci jsou stejný.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. We often see Miss Sigewinne observing the prisoners at work near The research note said that the Melus...
Why do only those who buy tickets to Sword will receive the package? Why does it appear to those who support both sides?
According to Collins, the
Všechno špatně. Neříkejte.
We often see Miss Sigewinne...
Třeba... Why does it look the way it does?
I've been told that the infirm...
Třeba...
The Fonta promoter has been...
Třeba... jedno jsem trefil. Takže let's read it. Why do only those who buy tickets support by receive the package? Proč jenom double gambleři to receive no? Only idiots celebration value coupon was spent on Fonta. Protože betovat na obě strany najednou je idiotský a jenom idioti budou mít rádi Fontu, takže to je prostě láhev Fonty. Who sent the liquid? The Duke? Ale on je nepromotuje, takže on ani nemá. Why does it look the way it does? Je to Fonta pití pro idioty. Je to jednoduchý. Myslí se, že to double vsázení dělají jenom idioti, protože vám to ani neviděla. A Fontu můžou mít rádi jenom idioti, takže je to prostě jenom Fonta pití, který je takhle zaměřeno.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the pancration ring is that people get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product.
Yes.
A blood red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale, to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Nevím, jsou brainwashnutý nebo nějak chemicky manipulováni. Yeah, we haven't collected enough info to answer that.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Wriothesley.
Ale než můžeme odpovědět, tak to nás prostě přeruší.
So there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your...
Lenny, what are you doing? What the fuck are you even doing? Stab.
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sigewinne... You...
Yeah, she's his accomplice in full extent.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervilet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
Why not learn to think about virtue from him? What?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervilet told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What kind?
Take me if you want.
How touching. Can you just give me one more?
Can you just lay down on the floor?
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
Linet už máš, takže to si nedělá. To jsou tam ti, že jo?
Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
Nevím, jak se jmenujou, mám je jenom v hlavě, uvidím.
I believe I hear footsteps.
Yes, the door slams open.